Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we should continue our journey through the stars and attempt to finish off a quasi-platform over here for us to land our rockets. We're probably going to need to land another rover over on this planet before we can do so, because this rover is almost out of juice, and well, there is still a few tasks that I would like to see done before we land on this planet. Now, another thing is, guys, we are continually losing water. I don't know what the hell is going on. You guys suggested that maybe there is a couple of glitched out tiles underneath the all of this pool that are simply concentrating all of the water. Clearly the water on this planet is behaving abnormally. When I first landed the rover, the water level was around the height of this stair right here, and in less than 50 cycles, the rover has been in here for like 20 cycles at best. I don't recall exactly when it landed, but yeah, in less than 50 cycles, we lost all of this water. We need to investigate, and we need to investigate this as soon as possible, but first we still have the mission of claiming as much as we can out of this place. We have been using this rocket to go back and forward. It has been behaving absolutely wonderfully, but it is mostly manual work that we have to do now in order to claim all of these gold and other materials that... Oh wait, there is a volcano right here and I am... Huh. Okay. Whatever. Not going to be an issue. Now, speaking about the transfer of materials, right? In the last episode I built this ginormous little thing over here. And it was not exactly the smartest thing I ever done. One of you pointed out in the comment section I could just drop it. I could just go over here. Right? Please. Come on. And do this. The materials are going to fall through here the same way the ladder is, right? We deconstruct all of that and then we come over here and do this. Bam. Bam. Then the sweeper will pick up the materials as they fall over here, put them back in the rail, and this way we are going to save at least 10,000 materials. Oh boy, that's a lot of gold to get back. Now, continuing, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer because this rocket has just landed over here. We still have plenty of oxygen. However, I don't want to be in here until we completely are out of oxygen, because I kind of want to drop another rover on the water planet as soon as possible. And we only have one rocket available, so we have to juggle around the responsibilities of this rocket wisely. Now, guys, a few more things. Before we move on with this episode, let me just warn you that in the beginning of the next month of December, there might be a few breaks in the episode schedule. I have to send my computer to do its maintenance and a small upgrade. Hopefully we will get a few more frames out of this. And now that that is said, I kinda am tempted on sending my nuclear rocket on its maiden voyage. We have yet to launch this thing, but now it is completely... Okay, stop right there. That's not what I want. I'm glad I saw this. But as I was saying, this rocket has been completely refueled, refurbished, and it is ready to go. So it is pretty simple. There is a lot of space available from which we can do a lot more things, but it's completely functional. So I'm thinking about sending Nikola into space in this one, just to test it out and create a little bit of nuclear residue over here. So yeah, I'm going to start preparing that launch over here. Alright, so moving on to the damaged rocket. Last episode we had a tungsten leak into our rocket, which turned this into a oven. Nikola almost died because of it, but thankfully he survived. I placed a whizword over here to help out the temperature, and as we can see on the prop over there, the oxygen temperature is already pretty acceptable. The entire thingy was at 55, 56 degrees, and it is now at 38. So I would say that by the end of this episode, the rocket should be once again ready to be used, and at a reasonable temperature. It is just at a Wizward, you know, it's a singular plant, it's going to take its time to do its job. Game, are you feeling okay? This is absolutely disgusting. What the hell? Basically what happened, the layers in the game are all mixed up. The game is confused about what the hell is going on. Let's just say this is not pretty to look at. Okay, so here comes Nicola for the first mission of the Red Rocket. I replaced the battery with a couple of artifact transport modules to see if we can capture ourselves a few artifacts. With all the space that we had inside of the rocket, why not put just the battery inside of it? You know, it's better this way. Let's use the space wisely. Now that the dupe is inside, let's just unequip the suit. Let's go back outside. Return trip, yes, thank you. To this one. This is platform 865. Oh, I cannot set up the platform just yet. Okay, everything else is ready. Yep, okay. Let's slow down the game and witness the first time that the Red Rocket is about to leave this colony. Here we go, look at all the residue being created. And off it goes. Now let's take a look at all of this. Tasty, tasty radiation. Tasty, tasty radiation. Now we shall start collecting all of this radiation. That's why I placed the triad wall over here, so we don't lose the nuclear waste to the vacuum of space. This nuclear waste is going to be really useful in a while. For now, it's not exactly the most radioactive of stuffs. This area is as radioactive as this one, so not exactly a major improvement. But at the same time, this is not costing us phosphorite. Yep, phosphorite and dupe time, so there is also that. Alright, my friends, this is going to be the last mission for our exploration rocket. The coordinates have already been set. We have one last tile to explore, and then all the map is going to be completely unlocked for us. There is nothing over there, I just want to have the map completely cleared because, you know, completionism. Last time that was bugging me out, so let's just take care of that, and then we can repurpose this rocket for something else. There is a bunch of stuff that we can eliminate from it and turn it into either a transportation rocket or a mining rocket. We'll see what the destination holds for that particular rocket. Okay guys, so because we still have the fuel, as we can see we have 17 tiles left of fuel. If we calculate it like this, right, it's going to take 9 tiles to get there, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have enough fuel to go to the water planet from this world, and then have still enough fuel to come back to our main colony. So there is not enough fuel for a one... Okay, don't worry. We made all the calculations, we acknowledge your warnings, and you are free to go now. It's best if you go now, because the oxygen is already at a worrying level. We have half the capacity of the canister. I'm pretty sure it's going to be enough, but still I like to be safe while we are going in space, because when things go wrong, there is very little you can do about it. Oh well, my friends, while we wait for our rockets to reach their destinations, they are a little bit far away, so it's going to take their time. We are going to start working on expanding both the rail system and the industrial block. Given that we are closing in on cryogenic fuels, we are going to need a bunch of ceramic. So I think the time has come for me to start converting all of my clay into ceramic using this very simple setup with 4 kilns, an auto sweeper and a conveyor receptacle. This is pretty much just going to work by itself without any dupe interaction for a very long time. And whenever the time comes for us to start working on those cryogenics, we will have already the materials necessary uh, to build all of the insulated pipes that we are going to need. Also, it is also a good idea to have a second rail with coal, so that you can make as much refined carbon as you want, because it is also a very useful material. Just like that, the entire map has been uncovered, guys. I'm pretty sure the entire map has been uncovered. There is no hidden tiles. No, we can send our rocket back and start the deconstruction process. Well, if that's the case, let's do so. I think I'm going to turn this rocket into maybe a liquid transport rocket. We have a solid transport rocket, and now we need a liquid one, right? So I think that is going to be the destination of this one. But once again, we'll see what the future holds. I still have to think a little bit about it. And well, in 1.2 cycles, we'll be launching another rover into the water world. But speaking about the water world, yep, more water has been lost, but I noticed something. If we go down here, do you hear this waterfall noise? The plot thickens, as they say. We really need to uncover the mystery behind the missing water to see what the hell is going on, because as you can see, the level keeps dropping down. We might need to abort the... I am 86 seconds away from orbit, but I have 63 kilograms of oxygen remaining. That's not... That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I mean... this is going to require some finagling, but it's going to be okay. Why? Because I still have 500 kilograms of oxygen inside of this bottle, and I can empty it. My dupes are not going to enjoy it. It's going to explode and burst their ears. But it's better than suffocating, I suppose. Okay, we can proceed with the mission. It's not going to be pretty, nor is it going to be amusing for our dupes. But hey, we have to do this in the name of finding out what the hell is going on. We really need to see this. I really need to see it for myself. This waterfall that is apparently either deleting or compressing my water. And here comes the rover Mark II. There you go, my friend. In this case, we are going to cancel this. That can wait. Going down is the utmost priority, so please do just that. Alright, here we go. Oxygen explosion coming in 3, 2, 1. Boom! 20 kilograms of oxygen. That should be enough. At least until they return back home in 3 cycles. I'm going to assume yes. Okay. Problem found. We found the problem. And we found the world rover as well. There is a tile. One of you guys told me in the comments, oh, there is going to be a tile with 1 million kilograms. No, you were wrong. It's actually 2.6 million kilograms of water. Holy but Jesus, so much water inside of one tile. Only because there is like this weird combination of gases and I don't understand very well how this glitch works. All I know is like the water is trying to drop into this tile, but because there is this gas that cannot escape because of the water in this tile, like the game does not calculate the water properly or something like that. In any case, we can fix this, but I will have to save the game because I am afraid... Oh! Graphite! Nice! I might explode a bunch of water into the game and the game might not like it and crash a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm going to fix this issue by simply going over here and doing this. And the problem will be technically, in theory, solved, I think. Pretty much, I just need to find a way for this gas and this water to get out of these tiles, and everything should go back to normal. But I don't know. Like I said, I never encountered this before, so we'll see what happens. Oh my lord, there is pure lime in this planet. Pure lime and fossil. Oh my, you have no idea how important this is. Like, I have 0 lime. Like, I have 25 kilograms of lime. That's it. So, yeah, that's a welcome find. Pretty much everything in here is extremely useful. Lime, fossil, graphite. Yes, I want it all. Thank you. And look at this! There is even artifacts in this place. Oh my lord, we need to explore this planet. I should have come in here in the first season, because there is a bunch of interesting stuff in this planet. Okay, so our nuclear rocket is back, and we got ourselves 2 office mugs. Nice. These 2 office mugs plus these 2 over here, that makes it 4, which means if we continue in this trend, we might have a office mug for every single dupe. Nice. And we also brought, let's take a look, a bunch of copper and a bunch of minerals. So all useful stuff. Alright, my friends, so my team... Oh, I already placed Lindsay. My team of Daredevil dupes have already returned. They didn't suffocate, so cool. Those 500 kilograms of oxygen came in handy in a clutch moment, but yeah, I have replaced Mima with Lindsay, because there is still a few more rails that I want to build on our other planet, and on our water planet we are still a little bit away from completing this there. It is really far away from the surface, so the rover needs to walk a pretty good amount. And yeah, I had to build this ladder over here to access some more sandstone. Do you still have a lot of battery? I still have a good chunk of battery. In any case, once the rocket has been resupplied, we are going to go first towards the water planet, drop another rover, come back, refuel, and then we will go into the currency printing world, because there is still many things that I want to do. Over here I'm going to put another sweepy to over time take care of all of these debris. Otherwise, yeah, my dupes are not going to do this by hand when a robot can do it for them. Okay, a small change of plans is going to be necessary. Unfortunately, the rover cannot mine through lime nor fossil, so we are going to have to go around it, and it's going to be okay. I'm just going to deconstruct these 2 tiles and deconstruct and dig these 2 blocks over here, and that should fix the issue. Okay, so I didn't witness the event, but our rover already took care of the problem for us. Now we shouldn't be compressing any more water in here. We have divided this massive tile into 7 different tiles. The tiles are kind of breaking some stuff around them. Oh, come on, not again. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, I don't think it is going to happen again. The water pressure now is going to break a bunch of tiles, and hopefully, eventually, there is going to be a massive water explosion that is going to bring the water all the way over here. Hopefully. And you know what, rover, given that you are idling, go crazy and build us some more stuff, please. Okay, friends, so given that the water problem has been solved, we don't need to go over there and drop another rover. What is it? Oh, just the oxygen thingy. Yeah. Okay, acknowledge warnings. And let's go again into the gold planet, as there is still a lot of materials that we need to take from there. But I have to be honest, this Expresso cargo transport thingy that we've built over here, if we just could do the automatic thingy over here, it would just be amazing. But hey, I don't mind coming over here every once in a while and pressing the launch button. It's not the worst thing in the world. What? Stop complaining. But in any case, I now must start deconstructing a few things over here. Now, I was thinking, given that we have a dual transport system over here, right? It's already built, we don't need to change anything in the rocket. Maybe we could build another colonization rocket with this one, you know? I don't know. But for now, the most important part is just deconstructing a few things like the solar panels and the batteries. But oh well, given that we no longer need our exploration rocket, I thought about it and for now I'm just going to leave it be. Once we actually have a need for something, we will convert this rocket into the thing that we need. However, Airy no longer needs to go out and explore. So, oh, look at that. Airy is already assigned to this module. Now let's take a look at the... oh, dum-dum. Okay, disregard that. Because of the lag, the game did not register my click. That's okay. There we go. Now, let's take a look at the interior. And after a very long time, we finally have a decent temperature inside of the cockpit. So we can proceed by deconstructing this and well, after all, after this is done, we can launch this rocket and start mining a few more items. Oh my lord! What? Well, I said, uh, uh, water explosion just, like, happened, apparently. Uh-huh. The water is retaking what it's rightfully. Oh my, this is not good. A bunch of, well, I mean, I was expecting the water to level around here, but it's not the end of the world. We can reconstruct this. It's just a few tiles. It is just a shame that we lost all of the materials that are on top of it, like a bunch of steel and glass that I had already here prepared for when we would arrive in here. Well, but in a way I'm glad that it happened now, because it just imagined that we already had set up something, and then everything got destroyed. Yeah, that would not be good. From the bottom of the planet all the way to the rocket storage. Like, yeah, this planet has become pretty much as automated as we need it to be. Now we just need to mine a few more things. I'm just going to demolish this area as well, so we can take all of those minerals and sand, because remember, on this playthrough sand is pretty important. And then I might just drop the sweepy docks one more level so we can take advantage of all this gold, but other than that I think we have pretty much all that we want from this planet, and we can start thinking about sending the team of builder dupes to the water world. Now, the water is pretty much stabilized by now. These tiles have just barely survived. Not terrible. We didn't lose those materials. I'm happy with it. But yeah, we need to send another rover over here to fix all of these issues and start setting up a few things. So my idea for this place is, first we need to start taking off a bunch of water. So transport rocket, fill it up with water, pretty necessary. And after that, well, we want to siphon off as much as we can from these good materials. So once again, this planet is going to be just a collection, just like this one. So no dupes are going to live in here. And yeah, so I would say that maybe... yeah, maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and this planet should be pretty much as automated as the other one, and then we can hop to another planet and another planet and another planet until we get everything that we want from this... oh, from this galaxy. Please don't destroy those tiles. So Frankie is coming out of his rocket in a very long time, not only to stretch his legs, but to get some skills from the printing pod over there. He had a lot of skill points that we can assign to exosuit training and better piloting skills. Just because, you know, his life is always getting stuck inside of a rocket, so a little bit of gymnastics are going to do him just fine. Okay guys, so with all the rails built, I'm not going to be digging for a little while now. There's a lot of materials that the auto sweepers will have to go through. I think everybody is aboard, right? Yep. How many suits do you have left? A few. Time to go back to the water world. Deploy a rover because... Yeah. This is just the fuel and the oxidizer? Okay. Because I hope by next episode we can start thinking about colonizing that that planet, so that we can siphon off all of the resources that we'll have available to us over there. I really want to start thinking about that, as there is plenty of graphene and lime over here to satisfy all of our needs. Just look at the amount of lime that we have over here. Is ridiculous. We will have so much steel, we won't even know what to make with it. But for that, we need to build a rocket platform, and we need to kinda just, I don't know, I need to fix this. I need to cover this water so that the exhaust from the rocket doesn't boil it away, turn it into steam, and then the steam gets lost into the vacuum of space. So yeah, there is still plenty of to do before we can even think about bringing a rocket over here. Would you guys believe me if I told you that the resources from the beginning of the episode that we went and got from the red rocket are still there? Yeah, our dupes have been so busy that they have not yet finished building the rails. That's unfortunate, but it is understandable. Over here I have been on the background, doing a little bit of devastation for this biome. This is prime real estate, and I need this space. We need a chamber to how should I put it? We need to create a cooling chamber, because this is going to start getting hot really quickly, and we need to stabilize the temperature of this area. And inside of that, the steam chamber that we are going to create for the cooling loop, we want to put a way to pretty much tame the resources that we get from space, like the liquid tungsten and liquid iron and stuff like that. Those are extremely hot, so they need a place to shield down before we can use them. That's why I am devastating this area. I'm thinking about putting it in this corner, and you know, these resources are also going to be useful. So yeah, that's probably a 3-episode thingy. Not exactly top priority. So yeah, now top priority was creating a few Timbleweed seeds, because unfortunately we were not producing any, and I almost got myself into a pickle where I did not add enough Timbleweed to fix my suits. That would be awful. Alright, finally! Jesus, this thing took forever to arrive at the orbit of this planet, so now let's deploy the third rover, the rover Mark III. You can deploy now. And now, time to go back home. Come on. Resupply, and then go back to the money printing planet, and this is going to be the cycle for a little while. Now that the rover is landing, there we go. What we are going to do, we should have some metal available to us, right? Right. It's steel. I don't really want to do this, but we are gonna have to do it. I'm going to... You know what? Oh, why am I going to do this? No. Deconstruct that tile. Nothing can land on that. And you know what? Deconstruct that tile as well, and deconstruct this tile just to speed up the thingy. the water dropping process, then what we are going to do, we are going to go over here, and we are going to take care of this mass of sandstone, so that we have more space for that water. My hopes are that that I can squeeze all of this water underneath this by just, you know, deconstructing as many tiles as possible, gaining us a little bit of room, and hopefully this is going to be enough, because I don't want to lose any water. But hey, if by the end of the day we still have a little bit of water left, it's not going to be a major deal. After all, there is just so much. We are not going to miss a few kilograms if we lose them via turning it to steam and losing it to the vacuum of space. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. A massive waterfall. Yay! Beautiful. Well, I think we might have found all of the artifacts now, because we keep bringing office mugs now. That probably means that all of the artifacts that are not office mugs have been found. Oh well, I suppose that... no, wait, there is still things that we can collect in space. We visit all of the abandoned thingies, but there is still Russell's teapot. That's the one artifact. Yeah, Russell's teapot, the obsolete space station, and the demolished rocket. So maybe we could go grab the teapot next, as it is in range, but the other two will have to wait for a more powerful rocket. Well, thanks to our very helpful rover, I think we are going to be able to save most of the water. It is almost all behind the wall that we previously built, so I think that just mining a few extra bits here and there will be all that we need to keep that water in a safe place. So, I think we have... At least today's objective was quick to achieve, right? We found the cause and we fixed the issue. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of the episode focusing on the next episode's objective. This is a lot to mine out. I don't think our dupes will be able to do it as quickly as one might imagine. But if I have all of this area already mined out by the beginning of the next episode, it's going to be much easier for me to start setting up the cooling loops over here. Because yeah, we are going to definitely need a cooling loop, and we need a way to tame what the hell is going on over here. No power, why? Well, I tell you what is going on. I ran out of petroleum. That is no bueno. Here I am trying to focus on a new task, and the game is trying to troll me. That's okay, that's okay. That's why I built this. I just didn't finish it because I didn't want to spend the money on the rails. But hey, we have so many materials now that I think I think it is going to be okay. Well, I started the episode by deconstructing a rail and saving myself a bunch of materials, only to finish the episode by building another rail to spend said materials. Well, it's the circle of life, or in this case, the circle of materials. But this time I'm building it out of aluminum ore, a way less useful material than gold, so I don't feel as bad now. Alright, so the conveyor line has been built, and now we have coal transportation all the way to our power plant. I'm pretty sure everything is ready. Yes. Let's just take a look at our water world. Oh, look at that! All the water has been finally collected. Isn't that an amazing feeling? I would say so. I'm just going to give myself a little bit more room for maneuvering. You never know what kind of surprises might be waiting for you over here, right? There might be another tile with glitched out water, and an explosion might occur, and I just want to have a little bit more room to maneuver around. Unfortunately, the rover did not repair the tiles. But we are no longer suffering from pressure damage, so not really a major issue. Okay, so I suppose suppose that in the next episode, one of the journeys that our colonization rocket is going to do is, right, yeah, we're going to need to modify it, however, with a Trailblazer module, so that we can land a dupe to build the rocket platform, but after that we can deconstruct the Trailblazer and add the solar panels again. Well, I really wanted to get this done, but problems upon problems appear, and some of them we won't be able to ignore. Our power situation is not great, our coal situation is not great. Future me will definitely have to do something about it. I just need to think about our options. We could go for nuclear, after all we are on the verge of getting the supercoolant. So that is a viable option. We could also go for geothermal, which is something that I have, well, said I was going to do from like the beginning of the series. I never got into doing it in the first place. So we could also tap into this magma and the minor volcanoes that we have around here to help us out. I don't know. I will have to see what I found to be the simplest solution. But probably going geothermal is not a bad idea. It is just a simple thingy, something to absorb heat and transfer it into a bunch of steam turbines. And that should be all that she wrote, so maybe that's the route that we are going to go for. Well, my friends, I think that geothermal might really be the answer, otherwise I don't see ourselves getting enough power to simply run everything without using the gas or petroleum generators. We need something reliable and that doesn't need a bunch of fuel and doesn't need a bunch of maintenance. All of those things are really difficult to achieve, so I think that maybe geothermal is the answer. It would take us many cycles for us to drain all the heat from this magma, so I think that this will serve us well in the future. But given that this cycle is coming to an end, so must this episode, guys. And with that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!